What's going on, gang? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I am back at the studio. We Love Hip Hop Studios. I don't know what the fuck happened here last night. Gotta put the sound dancers in. All right. We back at it. We back at it. We back at it. IRL behind the scenes. Let me know if my mic is good for anybody who's popping up right now. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let me share this out. Okay, we should be good. We should be good. 1 2 1 2. Let me see if I'm live over here. What is going on? Let's see if this can get this out to the people, man. Yo, YouTube, share this out, bro. What y'all doing? YouTube ain't pushing me in the algorithm while I'm going. I'm just going to see if right now if I can do a quick test to see if I can hear myself properly. I'm testing these microphones out here. The new DJI that I picked up. So let me know if you can hear my audio properly. If not, I'll make sure I have it hooked up proper. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, audio's good. Audio's good. Audio's good. Audio's good. What are y'all saying, gang? I'm back over here. I'm at the studio. Okay, camera switched over a little bit the other way because I got to put some shit together. Okay, big salute to everybody who is going to be popping up soon as far as my co-host. I'm a little bit later than I wanted to start. However, better late than never. What y'all saying? What y'all saying? Is there any news stories that I've missed that we need to cover today? I got a list of news stories that we're going to be covering on the podcast for tomorrow's episode 691. So you got to let me know. You got to let me know if there's anything that's missing. What's the most important thing that you guys want to hear about as far as topics going on this week? Let me know. We'll definitely cover it. Okay. Bear with me. I'm going to have to take you guys with me on a little trip because I got to do a little bit of cleanup before I start setting up the equipment and stuff like that. No one take Jake today. World Cup is going down, so transit, traffic, everything's kind of full. So it's not going to be that easy for everybody to move around in the city. Let me know in the comments for anybody who's popping up right now if you are going to be attending any World Cup games. Okay. Also, I made sure to get a new screen protector. That's why last time you guys see me on this shit, you're like, yo, what's up with the lighting? Why does it look so crazy? And like, it looked like man's were in some kind of acid trip or something like that. It's literally because my screen protector was mush up. So you should see a way better, cleaner picture now. You know what I'm saying? But let me know in the comments if there's anything that you guys want us to address. Big salute to DJ Czar. Big salute to DJ Natural Wave. They're on the way here right now. If there's anything super important to the audience that you're like, yo, fam, do not go through an episode without mentioning this. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay. Put on some more lights. More lights. Said black put him in there. Like the air. Listen, man. I'm gonna do this live, even if, and big salute to anybody who's popping up right now. Okay. Rick Chow's story is super interesting. Who's Rick Chow? I need to go do some Googles right now. What's that about? And one in the chat if my audio is good. I did a quick check on my TV just now to see if the audio is good, but double check with me. Let me know. One in the chat if the audio is good. Link up my laptop. Oh, all right. I got myself a little microphone. We ready, man? We ready for the IRL streams. Next time we're gonna take it outside. I'm probably going to take you guys to the barbershop with me tomorrow. Just for a quick IRL. You know, man gotta looking kind of, you know, gotta go get a shape up. Is it? Oh, you say your volume was low. No. We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm almost worried that these mics might be too loud. Is it? These are the ones that you see all the streamers wearing. So I had to make sure, you know, do like the Joneses. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go run up in Kensington Market tomorrow and do a quick IRL while I'm getting my hair cut, depending on how the barbers feel about it, right? Sorry for the lights in the back, okay? I know some people were complaining last time, oh, why you got the lights in the back, fam? Change that. Like, bro, I'm trying to put together a show right now, okay? So I'm multitasking with y'all. Multitask, right? I got the Black Magic A10 Mini Pro. I'm gonna be controlling this to myself today, right? Put it this way, I could film. Sometimes it's got to be a one-man show, you know? I'm a film on the scene edits at the same time, have a conversation with my co-host, and yeah, produce a show at the same time. At the same damn time. Let me see your favorite podcast. We do that. But yeah, let me know if there's anything that is burning your hearts. A topic that is like, bro, maybe something that's in our civic duty that's super important. I'll give you guys a rundown of some of the topics that I have right now as soon as I go into my laptop. Really not trying to talk about Sauce Walker again. We got to talk about the World Cup. World Cup is going down. All right. And y'all didn't let me know. Let me know. Y'all got plans for the World Cup? Let me take off some of this shit. It's hot as shit. Y'all got plans for the World Cup? Let me know. If you're going to any of the games, if you're going to be doing any type of selling of merch or anything like that around the grounds, let me know. All right. And also, what teams are you rooting for? Let me know what teams y'all rooting for. If anybody's in the chat that's like has a team from their country that's going to be playing, represent, you know. You're putting some money down. You use Gamdon, you know, get some exclusive offers. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Bang. All right, I'm watching the chat. Hold on. FIFA not allowing water bottles in the stadium. Mayor Childs calling it a cash grab. I saw that. Hold on. But city bought lots of tickets and resold them at a higher price, allegedly. Listen, I could believe that. I could definitely believe that. I seen the new special as far as like the ticket sales. The the water bottle thing, that's fucked up. I seen Olivia complaining about that shit. That's fucked up. They shouldn't. They should be like, I know it can be a problem because here's the thing: the soccer fans or the football fans, sometimes y'all can get a little out of hand. I can't say y'all because it's not something that happens in North America that often. But from what I've seen, like when they show footage of other countries, maybe having a bunch of water bottles on the field isn't a good idea, or in the stadium is not a good idea. Sometimes y'all don't know how to act. Your team starts losing. Next thing you know, the whole freaking field's filled up with water bottles. I'm just trying to see it from both sides, right? I'm not trying to be the bad cop and shit like that, but there must be a reason. I went to the Cricket World Cup and the same thing. It's common. Yeah. You know, they've done this before. We're new to this. They've done this before. Okay, like, yeah, okay, we got the demo field. We get our little soccer games here and there, but it ain't that serious. It's not World Cup type shit. When it comes to the whole world, people get crazy about their country, bro. Next thing you know, freaking player gets hit in the head with a water bottle, fam. Walk on. Full of water, not an empty water bottle. Full water bottle. Bong, right off the side of the head. Then what? Then you guys are gonna blame Crolivia for that shit and say, oh, well, yo, Crolivia, why you let all the water bottles in there? So she can't win for losing, fam. Am I wrong about that? Let me straighten this shit. I'm just saying. I feel like I'm kind of, maybe I'm getting soft. Well, let me fix this. I feel like maybe I'm getting soft, but Crolivia's not doing such a bad job. And I'm not even trying to goon her or anything like that. Like, woman's like freaking 80 years old. Crolivia's not doing such a bad job. Let me know in the comments. Ooh, I see one person already left. They're like, yo, fuck. This guy said Olivia Child's not doing a bad job. Bro, in comparison to who? Okay, the transit's fucked up. It's always been fucked up. She's made some improvements, no? They got security down there. Um, we got the World Cup. She's trying to figure out a way to make sure that the transit is smooth for the World Cup, even though it's kind of fucked up right now. She ain't in no scandals. We haven't heard about her stealing any money. I don't even think she's fucking anybody, so she can't even be cheating on anybody in the first place. Like friggin' my youth there, John Tory. So the TTC was bad after she came in, and then fixed it 2 months ago. It's still shit. Don't get that twisted. The TTC is bad, but it could be worse. Is all I'm saying. It could be real bad. Like we're looking at her like, yo, are you not going to do anything about this? Sometimes they're not always happy with what they want to do, like the plan that they have. But shit, we never got to play it out to see if the shit couldn't work. Am I pandering now? I have no dog in the race. I don't know the chick. It's not like I'm trying to gain favor to get her on the podcast or anything like that. in comparison to other mayors, maybe Mel Asman was one of the better ones. You can say Rob Ford, not Rob Ford, Doug Ford. Yeah, Rob Ford. He was cool, but he smoked crack. I don't care how much we liked him, and we had a soft spot on our heart for him. The nigga smoked crack. That was like a car crash waiting to happen. There's no way that we can have a mayor, even if we like him. Okay, just like Marion Barry. Are we worried about are we not worried about our mayor overdosing at one point in time if he smokes crack? Are we not worried about his mental health and safety? We're just like, no, he's doing a great job. Who cares if he smokes crack? We cared at the time. Niggas front now because it's like, oh, he's dead. So, RIP. And yes, this is true. RIP. But at the time, are we gonna lie and act like we were like, oh yeah, we found out that he smokes krills? Oh, keep him. No problem. No, niggas was upset. We were looked at as the laughing stock of the world. People in America were covering that shit. You don't overdose from crack, you'll end up stealing from your friend's pocket. Stop this. I know we joke and kid like, yo, crackheads never die. More time it's really hard to find a crackhead who overdose, but they do overdose. It's still yayo or cocaine. This was some baking soda. So you can still overdose, have a heart attack, you know what I'm saying? Heart palpitation. They can have side effects, bro. Malnutrition. Niggas ain't eating freaking 2 weeks because he's just been chasing the high. I'm saying. Tooth decay. I don't know if they're gonna die from the tooth decay, but I'm just saying. Crackheads be dying. Sometimes. So were we just gonna bank on, okay, we got a good mayor. The only downside is that he smokes a little crack here and there, he smoke a stone here and there, but he still gets the job done? No, eventually he would have crashed out, stopped getting the job done, go on too many binges. Him and friggin' my boy there, Kevin. And I just saw Kevin earlier, Kevin Clark. The mans were cool, but Kevin Clark been smoking crack forever. So how is that gonna work out? Him and Kevin Clark in the fucking city hall smoking crack together? No, can't do it, man. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm sorry. RIP Rob Ford, but can't do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna act like his brother ain't doing coke. But we ain't gonna. I'm not trying. Listen, allegedly, allegedly. I'm not trying to put no smut on the man's name. Okay. Let me freaking shut the hell up before I get in trouble. Let's double check to see what's going on these interwebs. Okay. Watch Natural. Holy shit, man. This guy's living his best life. Watch. Let me get this off the screen. 1 second. 1 second. Living his best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Yo, it's not even Caravana yet, fam. Walk on. Relax, bro. Relax, fam. You're making the man them look bad, fam. You're just like doing too much article things, Richard. Like, just calm down, fam. Like, making the rest of us look like we're lame, like we ain't got no life. Which is kind of true still. But like, bro, like, Jesus Christ. Every time I open up this guy's freaking Instagram, all I see is yo. This guy is a real jealous. And paint and body job. Like, what the fuck, brother? You might need to give Drake a little game. You know what I'm saying? I seen a picture online earlier, and I don't think I'm going to cover this on this episode. But there's a picture or pictures floating around online of Sauce Walker's baby mother, and I think she posted this herself. But there's pictures floating around online. Don't worry where my gal at. Where she's supposed to be. In the kitchen. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I joke. I kid. Don't make me a motherfucking salmon. What the hell was I saying? Gotta hook up these cameras, gang. Make sure everything crisp. Oh, Sauce's girl. That's what I was talking about. So there's videos and pictures that I'm seeing floating around on these Twitter streets of her with her face fucked up. Okay? One with a black eye. There's another one where like there's blood all over her jeans and shit. I don't know if she's the one who's like posting these or these are getting leaked. So when I saw that this morning, I'm like, are we doing another Sauce Walker story? Like I've never talked about Sauce Walker this much in my goddamn life, bro. But when I saw that, I'm like, fuck. Is that recent? Is that post no jumper interview? Man got his hands on her, or he got one of the black hoes. You know, you know how we were saying in the video. I'm gonna get one of my black hoes. Did they catch up to her? Do you guys want to see the video? You guys can let me know if this is recent or this is old shit that's just resurfacing right now. Cause I was like, damn, brother, you're a savage. Gorilla pimping. Let's find it. Let's find it. I saw that this morning. I was shocked. Clutch my pearls. Watch it. Courtesy of Live Bites. Okay, I probably can't even show this on YouTube like that. Look at this. Courtesy of Live Bites. I think there's music they're playing, huh? No, nothing playing. I don't know if this is recent. This is recent or is this old? Let me know, gang. Holy. Bloody up. I can't even show that. Holy. Sauce. If this is recent, it's doing everything except the courthouse. If this is recent, like right after the no jumper shit and after Drake, I'm gonna shoot up Drake Cole. Then this is bad, Sauce. You are tender. Watch her. This is her giving Sauce the money. If I didn't rap only fans for the loan. If I didn't rap still for the phone. If I didn't rap, I still be crying. Wow, Sauce. Thank you, Mom. Some things just never change. Drip God. Pim Pim Hooray. This is all cut up. I don't know why they don't put the whole thing in here. A man and another child. You guys can see this? Oh, my camera's crisp today. Damn. Damn, son. Where'd you get this? Fucked up, yo. I'm just saying, that's why it's like, are we doing any more Sauce Walker stories? Is this brand new? Is she trying to, is this a cry for help? Because, bruh, I know, like, listen, we're not going to act like kids and act like pimps them are not friggin' pimps don't beat their hoes. It's not supposed to be a thing. If you're, from what I heard, if your pimp ham is really strong, if you really know what you're saying, if you got the silver tongue, if your game is right, you ain't got to put a hand on her. Right? I've heard this before. If your game is right, then you ain't got to put a hand on her, brother. Okay. So maybe his game is not right. You got to force the money out the chick. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, bro, you might need to change your occupation, brother. Or is that this above board? Maybe I'm a square. Okay, I'm a square. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to be beating them like Friday. Shut up. You're too soft. You got to be hard on a bitch. I don't know. I'm not a pimp. But to me, that just looks like abuse. It looks like some kind of. I know, like people do things with their own will too. We're not gonna act like I take accountability away from Shorty. But from what I know, the PIs take advantage of the weak-minded. You feel me? Oh, she was gonna be hoeing anyway. Maybe not. Maybe when you saved her from that little small town, you could have got her resume together and helped her get a real job. She could be freaking working at the bank right now or doing something crazy. You never know. But the assumption is like, oh, well, they were already hoeing and I bought them in and then, I just put them on a proper program. Like, you're still a piece of shit. Low key. I've never been a big fan of the PIs. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to any guys who might be even PIs in the chat or whatever, or people who I know from time that might have, my I don't care. Okay, I'm not gonna act like, oh, well, I'm so much holier than thou. But the mindset I used to have back in the day is I'd rather go move a pack of work. The pack of work's not gonna argue with me. The pack of work's not gonna go on their reds. You know what I'm saying? Like my 9 pack is not gonna have a period, and I'm not gonna be able to work the 9 pack for 5 days and shit like that. Like no, drugs don't talk back. You feel me? Um, it's not a victimless crime. I guess the customer they can say is the victim. However, I'm not like taking somebody and telling them to go and sell themselves. So I always looked at the drug dealers a little bit higher on the hierarchy of what would you call low vibrational people. I always looked at us dealers, okay, not a dealer anymore, but us dealers just a little bit higher on the hierarchy to the pimps. You feel me? Am I wrong about that? Maybe some of y'all might disagree. Like nigga, you don't understand how hard it is to break a bitch. Okay, I'm not gonna compare how hard one is to the other. Both are supposed to be fast money or quote unquote easy money, even though it's never easy. But they're both supposed to be fast money. So I'm not gonna say, well, you don't know how it is to have to go find a plug. Like, no, that's not like we're both quote unquote doing the easier thing than getting a 9 to 5. So that's no judgment there. But I'm just saying, there's nobody that I gotta beat up to make sure that the drugs get sold. Where like, if the girl don't want to work, what did they say? She said she don't work on the reds. I told that dumb bitch, shut up. What? Huh? That's aggressive. It's a hot bar, but that's still aggressive. Like if that's a, and niggas be like, yo, all my shit, I live my raps. Shit is real. She said she don't work on our red. So I told that dumb bitch, shut up. Huh? So she's giving out, she's letting niggas run red lights so that you can get a bag? Go fuck yourself. You're a piece of shit. I'm not talking to Pengs and them specifically, but because I listen, I don't think, I'm not going to put it on them that, that they live their rap to that degree, right? That they're setting the girl out, blood coming down. Listen, graphic, blood coming down her leg, going on the stroll, right? Hey, daddy, you want a date? That'd be atrocious, right? Smashing with a freaking tampon in her. Gross. That's what's going on. She said she don't work on her red. I told that dumb bitch, shut up. You're mean. You're an asshole. It's a hot bar, but when you break it down as far as like humanity, that's an asshole. That's some asshole shit. Mind you, it's not out of the ordinary. That's how niggas run. Drake gave her negative attention. She fell for it. It's fucked up. Did he give her negative attention? I think they used her. I'm not gonna lie. Like both of them. Obviously, Sauce, he's using her for the money or whatever. Yeah. But even with her, like I think Drake low key kind of used her as a chess piece. You feel me? Watch this.
I can, Drake has done more for me than my baby daddy has ever done since the moment I've met him. So let's just make that very clear. Almost every conversation I have with him, with my baby daddy, he mentions Drake in one way or another. Like I
Right.
ask him and I'm like, hey, can you give me some money for Splash so I can, pay for his daycare this month?
Your child is named Splash, for the record.
Splash, yes.
Okay.
Flash.
Drake, he can do it.
So he was really butthurt about that one, huh?
Yeah.
'Cause
90% of our conflict at this moment is because of Drake. And I'm like, that happened 2 years ago.
After I watched those pictures of her getting butt up and like her without the makeup and stuff like that, and even just like watching the No Jumper interview, what are these guys doing? Listen, I'm not trying to judge anybody's taste or anything like that, okay? But what are y'all doing, fam? It's not even like you guys have like the baddest BBL thing out there representing for both of you, Sauce Walker and Drip Build Like a Bear. Oh no! What are you saying? She's looking like a polar bear right now? Kind of facts. Like these niggas like got this girl out here feeling extra extra special, super mid-tastic ass chick. What the fuck? Sauce, Drizzy, you guys have these girls have their heads so big, bro. Just because what? Because she sucked the fat out of her stomach and put it in her ass? What the hell? The bitch sucked her double chin out and then put it in her tits, and all you guys go crazy. And I'm not even trying to fat shame any chicks, because I love me a tick ting. Right? But all these BBL bandits, all they're doing is just the ones that were big backs, all they're doing is sucking the fat out of their back and put it in their ass. And y'all niggas is fighting over it. The bitch sucked the fat out of her big back and put it in her bum, and you guys are like, she's on no jumper. All right. Okay? Back's still big. You see her sitting on no jumper, the rolls are coming out for her back. Give her a Bentley. This is what these, yo, fam, any of us can get these girls. You're trying to tell, yo, when you see these girls off camera without the makeup, any of the them, okay, who are doing whatever they're doing, you know, have a good job, might have a nice little program. I make a few thousand a week. You know, I make a good 5 racks a week off my little hustle. You're knocking it down. She's going. You don't have to be Drake level to get girls like this. There's way better looking girls that are walking around in Yorkville right now. And these guys are fighting over this fucking gal. I don't even say fighting, but giving her all of this clout. Look at this ting. We know too much about Miss Big Back over here. Why do we even know her name, fam? She don't rap. All she's doing is fucking you niggas. At least if you guys are gonna put somebody else into the zeitgeist for us to look at, like, yo, Dr. Cheyenne Bryan. Okay, put it this way. She's in her controversy. We're seeing her all over the timeline. Oh my God, Dr. Cheyenne Bryan. Oh, is she a doctor? Is she not a doctor? At least she's bad as fuck. So I don't mind seeing her all over the fucking timeline. Okay, that's cool. This mid-ass big back bitch is all over the timeline because of you guys. And now we gotta like kind of like rationalize in our head, yo, she looks all right. Yo, look at her bum still. Okay, I can see why the man them wonder. No. Either you niggas got bad taste or just we just overestimated the rich niggas. Rich niggas move just like the broke niggas. Maybe even worse. You know when sometimes you guys are like, yo, it was a late night still, so I just took down this team, like, you know, took one for the team. No, don't even say that, take one for the team. Nah, I took one for me because Drake would take down worse. Am I lying? Look at her. That's taking one for the team. That's a take one for the team, bitch. That we're putting on a pedestal because who? Because Drake and Sauce Walker was fucking her? Mid. What are we doing here, guys? Holy shit, man. Fight over Drea. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying fight over any of these hoes, but like shit. At least if it's gonna be somebody that like is getting all of this extra clout. And I'm not even on some Dr. Umar shit, but like not even a Browning nigga. Holy fuck. This is why these niggas be clowning us. I'm sorry, I had to say it. After like 5 days of Sauce Walker stories, I'm like, why am I looking at this mid bitch over and over again? Oh, I know why. Drake. He introduced us to a mid bitch. Drake, that's an L. What happened to the basketball team? The one that was dealing with the basketball, who's the mom of the basketball player? That was a bad bitch. That's one that you can be like, oh yeah, publicly, yeah, you know, I was trying to think still. This one, that's the ones that mans them keep on the lows, bro. Niggas buying her Bentleys and shit. Fam, that's like just bring to the crib buzz and just chill and like Netflix and, you know, doing too much. Am I wrong, gang? Or do I sound like a hater? Cause like, fam, I feel like I be getting on the boy like, yo, bro, I just want to see the guy do better, fam. He's the guy. He's been representing our city. You're, fam, you made it way further than us. It's embarrassing. That's all I'm saying. All right. Hold on, let me show y'all something quickly. So everything's linked up now. Cameras are hooked up. Bong bong. All right. I'm gonna be controlling this shit myself. I don't have the TV hooked up yet. I'll hook up the TV in a second. Once the guys get here, we'll do I'll check my camera angles, focus, lighting, all of that shit once everybody's sat down. And then we're good to go. You feel me? I'm so glad I got a new screen protector. Am I tripping though? Am I tripping as far as the mid-level type of shit chick that we're freaking having to deal with right now? And just the having her all over the timeline. Like, yo, that interview on friggin' No Jumper is about to do 1 million views. For what? For what? And she's in a song. The man's singing to her, rapping to her. Wow. Now what I take in would really like, you know what it is? No Jumper. The way that their camera angles are, parasocial, right? Just trying to, I'm trying to dictate the man's love life, you know? But when you go on No Jumper, it's not flattering sometimes. Like if a girl doesn't look as dope as she looks on like the gram and shit like that, No Jumper will tell the tale. That's how you know Chromas is bad. Because when she went over to No Jumper and then she sat down in the chair and they got a side view of her, whatever, she just looked the same. But a lot of chicks, when they go over to No Jumper and they sit down and the camera people position their cameras and shit like that, it's not very flattering. I'm not gonna say that I'm any better because a lot of times gal them will come here and then sometimes they'll complain like, I didn't like the way that you filmed me. You made me look fat. It's not me. All right, respectfully, just fat. But when it comes to like No Jumper, they do that regularly. And I love it because now I'm looking at the video like when they brought Mandy B from Decisions. It used to be Horrible Decisions, right? I think she's cute. I still think she's cute. But when she was sitting there on No Jumper, I can see the full body angle, and then it's like, still cute, but you're way thicker than you look on your own set. Because people on their own set or on their own cameras, they'll position the cameras and the angles and the lights so that they look like a freaking as thin as possible. Then they go to No Jumper, and all the back rows come out. That's all I'm saying. I saw that and I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? Right? I saw the picture with her to the back with the O.V.O. pants, with the bati jaw. You know what I'm saying? Said Lady SB's punching a cell wall. No, she not. No, she ain't. She might be punching the walls at the halfway house. Or she might be at the crib. Remember, she's on road. Even her, when they had her on No Jumper, she kind of looked the same. Like whatever work that she got done looks the same in different settings. That's when you know the BBL was done right. Even though hers is like out of control. Hey Friday, much love and respect. Keep up the good work. Thank you. All right. I don't know. I'm not gonna keep on ranting on man's girl. Okay. That's I'm not gonna diss man's girls, bro. If that's what you like, that's what you like, bro. Okay, we'll get off that. What else is going on, gang? What else do you guys want me to talk about? I'm gonna be on here probably another 10 minutes or so. We got an episode that is going to be dropping tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. or not 6 a.m., probably 3 a.m. for all the audio listeners, 6 p.m. back over here. So you guys can help to build the episode. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. We will talk about the water bottles thing for the World Cup because I do have a World Cup segment. Right? Hold on, we're gonna go inside. I'll show you guys the list of topics that I have, and you guys can add to the topics. I just don't want to be. I don't want to be smoking on camera like that. Hold on. YouTube don't like that shit, right? But let me know what things are going on in the city. I get up early, or as early as I can, and watch CP24 right away. That's the first thing I put on as soon as I get up. CP24, see what's popping in the news, what's trending on the news right now as far as like the whole world or the whole city, I mean. And then I start niching down right after. I start going into Instagram, Torontology Reddit, whatever other Reddit pages. Then I start doing my Twitter surfing, see what people are saying on Twitter, what's trending over there. And I start getting the topics together for the day, for whatever, like for the live stream, since we've been doing the 30 for 30. Just different ways of keeping up on what's going on in the scene. You know what I'm saying? Right? I go through my DMs. Somebody might be like, yo, I got a story for you. Right? Go peep that. Gotta stay up on the shit, man. Right? Any media person knows this grind. Right? Man's like academics. I see sometimes he'll do a live stream and he'll just go straight political because not many topics. Right? So he'll start talking about Trump and all type of other shit. You feel me? But it's literally because we're always looking for something to talk about to keep the people them entertained. What's the Cruise Gamdon World winners predictions? You know what? I don't even know, bro. I'm so out of the loop. Y'all know I'm not the sports guy. So I'm going to make some wagers via Gamdon. But you guys are gonna have to let me know, who do I need to bet on for some of these soccer games? Don't make me lose none of my bread. Right now, tonight, well, not tonight, but on the 8th, tomorrow, I bet on the Knicks for the basketball game for the playoffs. Right? So that's happening. Hopefully they can win game 3. Not that I know that much, but I called the Knicks to do a sweep, right? Canada on the home opener. Should I put some money on Canada? Should I do that? Put a little 500 on Canada? Not a little 500, but big 500. Friday, you're gonna do the interview with Harley? Yes. This week I'm gonna link him. I'm gonna link him this week. Or if people see this live right now, link me. But I want to link him this week. I'll make that happen. These are the topics I have so far. World Cup. We're gonna talk about the flow changes. The best rappers are getting old. Sad Boy is back. DJ Envy problems. Taurus crime ring. I still haven't talked about that. Okay. If you have any other topics you'd like me to talk about, I would like to talk about some other Toronto rappers. We have Sad Boy in there. So there is a Toronto rapper topic. Okay. But if there is any more, let me know. Because I'm not going to lie, the Toronto rap scene is not the same. I'm not going to go into a rant. I'm like, it's just kind of fucked up. If you go through a Torontology Reddit poll, like just the page, or if you go through like the different blog pages, they're not even posting music like that, fam. It's just not. It's sad. Right? There's a lot of guys who are doing their thing, so we're not going to act like the scene is completely dead. But for the most part, like Boogs came home, he turned up the scene a little bit. I think a lot of these rappers are getting older, and we're going to start seeing a bunch of people phase out. I've seen this before. I've been here. I've been here for 9 years so far. So you don't think I've seen rappers phase out? I've seen at least a dozen rappers that have been on my show, okay, who have done full interviews on my show, and either stop rapping or fell off so crazy that it's just like people don't even remember their name. Respectfully. Like I can go through a playlist and find people's names and you'll be like, yo, who's that? But back in like 2019 or whatever, they were on fire. Y'all can hear me properly still, right? Like they were on fire. I brought up KBF to my co-host the other day. They were like, who? Who the hell's KBF? I was like, you don't remember KBF? Too many chains on my neck. The man, they had the scene, not the scene wasn't like on lockdown, but shit. They had a little wave. Do you guys remember what I'm talking about? I should hook up my other mic. You guys remember these guys? And listen, if the man see this, there's no disrespect.
KBF man.
Listen.
KBF man. Any change on my neck? What? What? So you know I have it on me. Lean walking like a zombie. The glizzy bangs like a Tommy. You don't want to show me respect? What? You know, nigga. The part you in the RD. With the gang, that's a RE.
You guys don't remember these guys? They were doing their damn thing. I told you guys about Scrap Gang the other day. For the people who watched the live stream the other day, Scrap Gang, they were doing their thing. Poof. I don't even see one member doing anything right now. I do remember the lean walking like a zombie. Walking like a zombie. Like, yo, what up? Big soon to DJ's already. He's on the way. You know what I'm saying? Who else? There's people who I interviewed like a while back. I'm like, yo, what happened to that guy? Hold on, let me go through my interview playlist. There's like, I could name you 20 rappers. 20 rappers is a lot. That y'all niggas like maybe were listening to their music at one point and now forgot that they even existed. Let me go through my playlist. Hold on. I'm rolling out to the playlist. Let's go all the way to the bottom. It's a mod thing. And I'm not talking about any old school rappers or whatever that are like old now. I'm talking about guys who are probably just now in their 30s, maybe even just now touching 30. Okay? We're going all the way back. Yo, even some of these American ones. What happened to 2K Baby? Y'all remember who you guys even get to know who 2K Baby was? Because I don't even think he blew up enough for people to even give a fuck who he was. The Toronto police arrested in Spain. I did talk about that briefly on one live stream. We need to bring that up a little bit more still. Those guys are pieces of shit. High level pieces of shit. DBX2. He's still doing his thing, but like he was way hotter at one point. Swagger Right. Wim there. Look, I interviewed Brandon Gonez before he got caught up in the Matrix. Ching. They call me Ching. Easyano. Wow, I haven't heard that name in so long. I have a true one with Easyano. Parkdale represent. Nanu, she's still around, but whatever. Natra. What happened to Natra? Representing Kitchener. The kitchen. This is what I'm talking about, gang. You're telling me that this man, yo, this thumbnail is shit. You're trying to tell me that this guy is like in his 40s or something? Hell no. Let me find some other ones. What happened to Flip De Niro? Leave me alone. Yo, what happened to this guy? Rappers be falling off, fam, respectfully.
But you know that too. You're like, yo, Toronto is my second home.
This is our second Flip De Niro interview.
Rap game, like real people.
Yo, the rap game, bro. Here today, gone tomorrow, fam. That's wild. Lil J. Yo, Tory Lanez' his brother in here, Hollywood Souls. Y'all niggas don't know. My catalog is deep as fuck. I'm just trying to find somebody who like Cousin Charlie. Well, I want Cousin Charlie, but he's more old school. I'm not talking about like people who aged out. You know what I'm saying? Mans fell off and ended up one-hit wonders. One-hit wonders would imply that they actually had a hit song. So a lot of these guys had like a track that was buzzing, but wasn't a hit. Dizzy Wright. What happened to Dizzy Wright? Coming out of Las Vegas. Niggas be falling off, B. Hold on, let me find some more. Okay. Early Watts interviews. Yo, I got some deep cuts. Maisie F. Okay. Representing the LGBTQIA community. She had a buzz going on. Project Prezi. Where's Project Prezi? This man was giving out money all over Toronto. He had all the Toronto rappers pissed. Then his house got raided. All types of shit happened, and boom. No more Prezi. Kilo. Where's Kilo? Don't get close. Fam. How many did I just name right there? I probably went through like 10 names of people that like had us or trying to do their thing, and it just, no joke, Jigsaw. Where's Jigsaw? Hold on. No joke, Jigsaw. Top 5 collabo mixtape, Jungle Life, ladies music, and more. Where's Jigsaw? Young Keezy. Do you guys know who that is? What do you say, baby K? 2K Baby works at DoorDash? No, don't do that to 2K Baby. Yo, 2K Baby, I interviewed him on the strength of Universal. So it wasn't even like I sought him out. I didn't know who he was. Universal was like, yo, oh, did he get exposed? For real? Oh, let's find that. That's crazy. No shame in it. Like, shit, niggas gotta eat. But, bruh, what kind of advances are these guys getting from the label? Right? Are the label just giving them like, yo, here's 2 racks, like, don't spend it all in the one place? I don't see nothing. Hold on, maybe I can go on YouTube. 2K Baby DoorDash. Let's do this. Let's go on YouTube and see if we can find a video. That's crazy. And that's the American rapper who had a record deal. I don't know what a lot of these Toronto rappers that I just showed you are doing. They might be in the trap, bro. Oh, they have a music video called DoorDash. Oh, he is doing DoorDash. Listen, fam, get it how you live, my nigga. Do what you gotta do.
When I first started doing that shit in the LA gang, I'm literally crying, order to order. I'm crying. Gotta get myself together before I go in here and get this shit. I'm trying to keep up with my bills and shit. You know, I still ended up getting evicted and my car's repoed and lost everything. That shit broke me. Well, I thought it broke me.
When the video first came out, people was trying to clown you with federal.
Yeah.
Wow. Niggas get mad face tats. You see how many tattoos this nigga got? Tats all over his eyelids, all over his nose, yo. DoorDash.
Response really turned everybody.
Oh God. That shit first came out, I was expecting, you know, to just be the butt of the world again. You know, I'd have been there, you know what I mean? And, you know, I've been the laughing stock a couple of occasions, you know. So I was kind of preparing myself like, all right, that's what's gonna come.
He still got the chains.
My lowest point just ended. This DoorDash shit blew up. All my other low points that I've been at in life leading up to, you know, just these past few months, that shit never disappeared. I still feel that shit. Just pile and pile and pile on top of each other, bro. You know, I cry, gang. I cry. I get that shit out. I cry.
I cry, gang. I cry, gang. I cry. Gotta swallow that pride, bro. You choking. What are you choking on? That's that pride. I understand. Nigga, I'm not a rapper with a record deal, but people think, oh, well, you do a podcast, niggas watch your shit. Well, you must be broke or you must have a lot of money. It's either one of this, never in the middle. Fam, I take the TTC. I took the TTC here today. There's no shame in the game. Niggas buck me on the TTC. I lie. That's you, Friday? Yep, that's me. All right? Soft. Niggas don't see me driving up in a freaking Benz. It is what it is. The thing is with these rappers, they get the money and then they go straight for the lifestyle. Look at this nigga's neck, bro. Look at this. That right there. That's probably at least 20 racks. Maybe 10. 10 too many. Come on, B. The advance don't be that much, and it's recoupable. And if you ain't made no money, then they're gonna recoup from shit. That's glass, straight moisty. He says the moistenites. It's the moistenites. Yo, bro. Even the moissanite don't be cheap. I can't buy. I ain't gonna go buy no moissanite right now. That shit is not expensive, but it's not cheap. They're still gonna spend a few racks just so that they can look like they have some shit. So, is it really worth it? And then it's a double-edged sword because if they don't do it, nobody's gonna buy their records because they're gonna think that they're a broke rapper because they don't got no chains. Blah blah blah. And then it becomes a vicious cycle. So you can't win for losing. You feel me? I seen somebody say 3M French fell off. Did he fall off? Or did he just like, is he inactive? All the rappers from Act Stream during COVID fell off. Pengs is probably in a halfway house right now. Some of these guys didn't fall off. Life them. They go to jail. They're gone for extended period of time, and not like a 2-year bit or whatever, like 5, 6, 7 years. 5, 6, 7 years is almost a decade. By the time they come home, the sound changes, the scene changes, social media apps start getting, there's more social media apps than when they left. Right? Some of these guys come home, they're like, yo, we got to get on TikTok. What? One. Yo, can't man just go on the gram? Salute to Top 5. Okay? Y'all know I talk to Top 5. He's still on like, yo, and listen, respectfully, if you see this, yo, we got to get a top live going on. We got to get on the gram, shake up the gram. I'm always like, fuck the gram, brother. It's not 2019. It's not 2018. The gram don't even pay you shit. I'm like, yo, if you want to go live, let's go live on YouTube or let's go live on Twitch or something so that you can make some bread. True. Because, and it's not a diss to him. It's just that mans are so stuck in their old ways that they're like, yo, we used to get lit on Instagram. We go live on Instagram, get freaking 1,000 viewers. It's 2026. Nobody give a fuck about the gram anymore. Right? Doobie's album charted number 6 on Apple Music. Good for Doobie, and this is true. That is true. Good for Doobie though, because more times he's been gone for a minute. So his team has been thinking. They're like, how can we keep him relevant even with it in his absence? Because he could be one of them rappers that niggas don't even check for anymore. Never mind that Friday. Some come home and they're blocked again. Hold on. Shit. Come home to their block again after a lengthy sentence, and the block's been upgraded, and they don't even recognize where they are. Bruh. They come home and they're like, yo, what are all these condos? What happened to the building over there? Oh, the building got destroyed? Yeah, nigga, they built a condo over there. Yo, what happened to the strip mall? Strip mall's gone, Bridget. They don't have the little freaking, the store that you used to be able to go buy your fitteds anymore. That's gone. Right? It's a condo over there now. Becky lives there. Yo, Bridget, why is there a Starbucks over there? Yeah, nigga. Get out. I'm not even, it's not funny, but it's like, That's what happens. Niggas come home, they're like, bro, I was gone for a year. And I came home and phone switched from the buttons to the freaking touch screen. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was baby time, on your pinky time. And I came home and there was an upgrade. Society had an upgrade. Oh shit, touch tone phones. I'm like trying to figure the shit out. You know what I'm saying? But imagine for a nigga who's like gone for like 8 years. You come home and you're like, yo, what's going on here? Why is everybody dressing like this? Niggas went away, came home, man's had side bags. Imagine that. Right? Niggas was calling niggas gay for that. Now, you're like, are you dumb? You know I have the gun in my side bag? Nigga had to come home and accept it. All right, cool. Niggas is wearing purses now. All right? I do not envy any of you guys, man. I feel for y'all. Yeah, imagine. Bro, you know what? Let me not get it twisted because these guys do have phones and stuff. You get to see stuff inside. Obviously, there's TVs on range, so they do see some stuff. But in person, imagine coming home and BBL didn't exist like that, or it wasn't as popular when you left. You come home and you're like, you see a girl walking down the street with like the most bodacious, crazy ass, and you think that shit is real? Nah, BBL up. Right? Sorry, I was just checking the text message. Not even only that, fam. Let me tread lightly. You come home and some of them girls ain't girls, nigga. You were gone long enough to not know about the change in the scene like that. Some of them gal ain't gal. Don't look too hard, bro. Stop. Hey. Stop looking at her, fam. Right? You got to tell your brethren, yo, chill. Right? Nigga come home, start gawking at the transformer. Oh, yo, look at her ass, fam. Yo, brother. Right? Because you're home already. You've been home. You get, you know about how you can kind of see the differences and stuff like that. You're used to being outside and being like, that's not a girl, that's a man. Right? But your brethren don't know. He's been doing time. He's been doing 10. He's been sitting inside just, can't wait to get home and fuck these bitches. Right? More than meets the eye. Right? Yes. They can go to grab that ass and, bro, stop. Okay? You don't want to grab too much. Grab something else. End up in a crying game situation. Saying. I was in Timmy's earlier. I'm a piece of shit. I'm in Timmy's earlier. I could tell. I could see them shits, okay? Especially from being around the house music scene from back in the early 2000s. It's not like they just came around now. They've been outside. Okay? We're just seeing more of them in the 2020s. But they've been outside. They've been outside from at least from what I know, since 2000. Maybe 1999, I seen one of them. Right? I'm talking about them like they're Bigfoot or something. But like, I've been seeing them. So I got a good eye. Right? I'm in a Timmy's just now. And I seen one and I was looking at for all intents and purposes, her. And I'm looking and I'm like, you know how many niggas will get tricked by this one right here? Wow. The game's changing, fam. She didn't pre that. I was checking, not checking her out, but like just like observing, like, fucking got some amazing work done. Listen, I could be completely wrong. She could actually be a born woman. And I'm just throwing a mad crazy jacket or throwing a jacket on her. You know what I'm saying? But my eyes told me that I wasn't. And I'm there looking like, what the fuck? How are these guys supposed to know? Like, if your eye's not trained enough, how are you supposed to know? I am moving like that, Carol. You have to be careful, fam. I don't want to lose my channel, bro. But I was observing, I'm like, Jesus Christ. No wonder all these rap niggas be getting caught up, bro. The work is getting too good, fam. Like, they're making it too, like, it's not as obvious anymore. Before, you used to be able to see the Adam's apple. You're like, cap. Now I just go by height. If I see a girl too tall, I'm like, that's a man. I'm sorry for all the tall girls out there. There's feminine looking tall girls. But if I see you too tall and your face is too perfect, like you got too much, like your surgery looks too like symmetrically perfect, and then you got some height on you, that's your man's in them. Just saying. And people think Jay-Z's afro is real. Yo, fam, they're trying to convince us now that because niggas didn't know that you could brush out the wicks and it's a process and it's, he's a billionaire so he can get it done quicker. We just got to accept it, fam. He brushed out the wicks. Okay. But all I'm telling you is that when you see these things on road, if they're above 6 feet, keep an eye out. Takes like a week. I need to see this shit. Cone out. See, oh my God, the SEO is crazy on that. Look at this. Let's see.
Prom 2025 transformation. I cannot believe that I sat here and combed out all of these locks, but I did. Here's the process. I start off with a whipped hair butter cream by Heroic. You can shop this product at crownbymissjackie.com. I also used a double 0.75 millimeter crochet hook.
Wow.
The lock, I just slid it across the outer layer of the lock, and as it unraveled, I pulled it apart. I really like this butter. For one, it's plant-based, but it also made the hair really soft and easier for me to slide the hook across and pull it apart. This process took.
I stand corrected.
Now, the style that he wanted to go for was a curl definition.
Oh, shit.
So that's what we did.
I stand corrected. Jay-Z might have combed out the dreads. He had like the crazy bongo dreads. Right? He had like 6 dreads on his head. No, Carol. Facts is facts. Maybe you don't got a wig on. You know what I'm saying? He had wicks, locks, whatever. Wicks is new terms. Like, it's like updated terms. When I had my locks, I didn't have like what I used to call the bungle dreads, right? Where it's like 5 dreads matted together. Like, I got uncles and cousins and shit like that have those. Like, one of my older like cousins, his dreads go down to like the back of his knee. Okay, like if he lets them out, because the man's like, when certain rastas they get super old, like their dreads, they always have to just keep them up in the air. You know what I'm saying? But when they let them down, they just go down to like almost to their ankles. But he has like, it looks like 5, 6 dreads, just big ones, going all the way down. You feel me? In my mind, I'm like, yo, you are never gonna be able to untwist those. Once those are, he's not real Rasta don't come on. After 7 years, you're supposed to cut your hair and then you just let it grow continuously after that. It's open. It's open. Man, like natural. Right? But after that, Rasta's not supposed to cut their hair. You're natural.
Welcome.
What?
Oh, yo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm the first person here?
Yeah. No. Jake's not coming today. I told him to fall back. There's no service on the GO train line for going east
Oh, okay.
because of the World Cup.
So what would have been annoying for him to get back?
Yeah, to get here, there's no service at all. Yo, I got the DJ Ian. Give you one bucket.
Oh, you got it working?
Yeah, man.
Oh, wicked.
You know I'm techie Ricky.
So you figured that shit out same night?
Easy. One quick YouTube tutorial, I was ready.
But
So,
looks good though.
yeah, I got a new screen protector, bro. That's all it was, man.
Oh,
The screen protector was mash up.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me hook this up. See that? Got the DJ eyes. Bong, bong, bong. I might have to press the link up thing on the other side. Zara's gonna be here just now still. He was in the chat earlier. Oh, down here. Gang, we IRL, bro. Day 13.
Oh, you're almost halfway.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Y'all can still hear my mic? One second, gang. I'm trying to hook up this other mic here. Okay. Well, fuck it.
You're on okay, I see.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hook up the other one, but I would have to do it like earlier.
Oh yeah, sounds good. So I'm listening in my earpod.
Okay. Yeah, man. So listen, we're gonna wrap up here. I'm about 83 minutes in. I didn't even expect to be live this long. Last chance for any topics. If you guys have any topics.
Wait, hold on. Cairo, I always beat Zar here. I always beat Zar here. Respectfully.
You say
Respectfully. Although I'm black, I be a white man timing. When I did my gig yesterday, I pulled up mad early. I'm like, shit, I could have shown at the crib for at least another hour, but you know, we out here.
Mans are on time, bro.
On time.
What was somebody saying there in the chat? I forgot. But listen, last chance. You guys got a last chance. Let us know any topic that you want me to bring up over here at the pod today. Okay, we got a nice list of topics ready to go for tomorrow's episode. If anything, once we're done the pod, if anything pops off, I will be back and I'll freaking catch it on the back end. Pause. If Zara Natural gave a top 5 songs of the month, of the week, that would be dope. That may be an assignment for you guys.
Oh no, that's pretty cool.
Top 5 songs of the week. Canadian or just period. Let me know, gang. I say Canadian. That's a harder task.
Yeah. We could do like top three, like globally, and then top 3 in the country.
I'm down. For if y'all didn't hear that, he said you could do top 3 globally and top 3 in the country. If y'all down for that, we could make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes we don't talk about music as much as we could. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, aren't you guys supposed to be a hip hop podcast? Like, we're talking about hip hop culture, but we will get into some more music. Definitely. Not for this episode, but next month. Okay. Listen, gang, I'm gonna let you guys go. All right, top haters in the city. That's a good list. We might need to put that list together. Okay. Natural might have to put himself in that list.
Nah, listen.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, gang, I'm gonna get back at you tomorrow if anything, and if not tonight, if we got some more news stories. Until then, we are off of this. Doses.